Welcome everybody, welcome to the channel. I was going to do a quick video here. I won't be running an outboard in this video. I just wanted to show you one that I'm deciding whether to refurb it or not. It's just going to be dependent upon what I find. It's a 1963, I believe. I haven't really ran the numbers, but I believe it's a 63 Johnson Seahorse 10. And this is how I got it, how I received it. The fellow was going to throw it away and brought it to me, and I said, yeah, let me look at that thing a little bit yet. So don't know what I'm going to find. I'm going to dissect it here, but I'll give you a quick look at it here in a minute. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel, and I've got a few questions that people have sent me and so forth, and I'm going to try and get to those here in a video real soon, doing some lower seals and different kind of things. So welcome everybody, and I hope you know that the vids at least help you along the way with your older kicker or so forth. But let's look at this guy here. This is the candidate, and like I said, it really, whether I can refurb it or not just depends on what I find. Right off the bat, you know, broken, let me get a flashlight. That's the old candidate. So right off the bat, you got a broken tiller handle, so I would probably just replace that whole section. Mud and stuff just caked in there. As you can see, it does have a fuel pump, but she's got a lot of scale and broken transom clamps, little fiberglass work on the hood. Oh, look at that, custom. I loves me some custom. Look at that. I guess that would be called adjustable. It's copper pipe. Hey, I've seen worse. That actually works. Shifts pretty good. Yep. Yep. All right. Goes in and out of gear. Yeah. Custom. Got a couple holes drilled there. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe there was a little. Got two on the other side? Nope. Don't know what those are for. Prop ain't bad. So let's look under the hood. All right. Now when I get these engines in, it's got the nice glass bowl. Love that. At some point, somebody's replaced the head. Or actually, somebody looks like they replaced the whole short block there, and then put the head back on it and so forth. So now the first thing I do after I do a good visual inspection of these older ones when they come in is I like to do a compression test, and then I also do what's called a rod lash test, or rod slop, rod knock, whatever you want to call it. And if anybody's interested, I can show you how I do that. But I like to do it before I really spend any time on one of these old kickers. The pull starts real tight. So she's got some dirty. If the rod slop checks out and the compression checks out, I'll pull the power head completely off of it, because it'll need it. And I find all kind of interesting things when I get these old kickers in here, but this really caught my eye. Look at this here. See if I can get my flashlight somewhere. Yeah, that's good enough right there. Look, notice something about those spark plugs? I just love it when I see stuff like this. One shorter than the other. Neither one of them is the correct spark plug in this engine. This engine should probably take a JC4 or a JC6. But we've got, a lot of these engines come in from remote areas on the island. where I live, and they'll use whatever they can. This is out of like a chainsaw, and has no business in there. And that's a J14 Champion. That's probably out of a chainsaw too, or weed eater or something. You know, they'll try anything they get. So like I said, I'll do the lash test and all that. All you do there is you turn the engine over until the piston comes all the way to top dead center. And then you follow it with a screwdriver until it starts to go back down. And then you push. I'll try and see if I can show it to you. All right. Hopefully you can see the head and everything. Let me get you down there just a little bit. All right. So, I'm going to take a skinny screwdriver. Okay, and then you turn the engine over, and you can see the pistons coming up. There's about top dead center. Now it's starting to go down. So you want to go, just a little bit down. So that's pulling that piston away from the connecting rod, both on the crank and at the wrist pin. All right, so then you want to hold the flywheel real good so it can't move. And then gently put your screwdriver in and push the piston down. If you hear a clunk, then you've got something going on in one of your wrist pins and your connecting rod. So again, come up to top dead center. Now it's starting to go down. Let it go down just a couple, inches. Hold that flywheel. Gently put your rod in until you touch the piston. Shove. I heard nothing. Let's do the bottom now. Okay, I'm up top dead center. Now I'm going down. I'm going to cycle it through one time. Okay, I'm coming back up. It's pushing my screwdriver out. We're at top dead center right there. Now I'm going down, so I'll go down just a little bit. Hold the flywheel. Gently touch the piston. Push. That was me with the screwdriver you heard, not rod slop. Let me do it one more time. Coming up, it's pushing my screwdriver out. Now we're going back down. Gently reach in, touch the piston. Push. Okay, I feel no lash slop in there at all. And I always like to check that because, before you start pulling things apart, if you've got rod slop and stuff, well, the engine probably needs to be rebuilt anyway. The next thing I'll do is take my compression gauge, screw it in the spark plug holes, pull it over real good. Actually, I generally turn them over with my big old giant Milwaukee drill. I spin them over and get a real good compression reading. And you're always looking, on an old engine like this, pull start, you want at least 90. I like to get at least 90. Will they run with less? Yeah, but before I put a whole lot of work into one, I want to make sure it's going to run well. So I'll do a compression test next. Then I'll pull off the flywheel and see what kind of coils and so forth we got under there. And that's if the compression numbers check out. So, just a quick video. That's the candidate. And hopefully it'll be in good enough shape for a refurb. It's got the old style fuel pump. I like those fuel pumps because they are buildable. You can rebuild that. The kits are still available. It seems to shift really nice, and the fact that I'm seeing that new cylinder block and everything is promising. So, and all this stuff, as I pull everything apart, if the numbers check out, that's easy stuff to repair, and I have all those parts. So that's the one I'm doing, and or hoping to do. I just like it. I think it's a cute little engine. And over the years, I've only had a couple of these come in, and most of them are so bad I couldn't even think about refurbing them. So this one fits the bill for the kind of old, good American iron that I like to play with. So we'll see how it goes. Again, 10 Seahorse Johnson. I even like the way the cowlings look on them and so forth. So, good looking little motor. Thanks for watching.